This is lesson 7 on linear measurement. So it says that you're going to need an inch ruler, a narrow strip of tagboard. I think you should be fine just reviewing what these different measurements are. So there's two different types of measurements. We have the U.S. customary system, which includes things like feet and yards and inches, okay? And then we also have the metric or SI system, and SI stands for Système International. It's French. Isn't that fun? And just a fun fact, I was told as a child that eventually the United States, which is one of the only countries that uses the U.S. customary system, would eventually be switching to the metric or SI unit system. And it still hasn't happened, and I'm 40-something years old, so just a little bit of interesting knowledge for you there. So the metric system includes things like centimeters and kilometers, and of course, you may have noticed, just plain meters. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to come over here. This is a page in your book. I think it's page 31. And if you'll notice, these are inches. This is what the inch, we're looking at this. This is what the inches would look like. Now, we're looking at fractions of an inch, and what they've done is they just added half inches here in the middle of each of these inches. So if you were, say, here, if something were this long, okay, it would be 3.5 inches, okay? And then what they did here, of course, is they added an extra delineation in the middle, and these are 1/4 inches because they're half of a half. And you can see here that 4 quarters, 3, 4, and I hit 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I hit 2. So it's like a fraction, right? It is a fraction. We're dividing the inches into fourths. Okay, so let's get started with the problem set. Again, this should be review, and it probably is. The practice problem A says, how long is each line segment? So if you'll notice, these rulers are divided into how many parts? That's right, it's 4 parts. So we're going to go, this is an inch, but it's longer than an inch, but not quite 2 inches. And we stop right there. This is 1/4, 2/4 or 1/2, and 3/4. So the answer to A is 1 3/4 of an inch. Okay? If your answer is not that specific, then you've gotten something wrong. You always want to make sure you're putting your units. All right, now in B, we have a centimeter ruler, and actually what it shows is millimeters here. So what it's saying is that this is 10 millimeters, this is 20 millimeters, and so on and so forth. Now, some of you should know that 10 millimeters is actually equal to 1 centimeter, okay? But regardless, they're just doing millimeters here. All right, so let's look at this line segment. All right, we go to here. So we have 20 and not quite 30. We actually end right in the middle. So that would be 25 millimeters is the length of that line segment there. Okay, and that's B. And that's A. All right, that's it for today's lesson. God bless and have a good day.